I'm Ryan with Touch and Go Adventures.
Brakes, it's because we want to get contact.
Okay, so today I'm just showing a basic video of how I personally pack my wings, and if I am loaning out a demo or loaning out a wing, it's the way that I like to have my wing returned. So just quick basic stuff here. Got the two risers. I always typically take the right riser and put it inside the left. And then I just take these risers and hang them right underneath the tail of the wing. The wing's laid out nice and flat all over. From there, all I'm going to do is take this wing tip and bring it to the center. As I bring it to the center though, I'm going to keep my nose all stacked up similar, because this is the important part of what we're trying to protect. We have all these rods and the stiffeners that are inside here that we don't want to bend too much or anything. So I make sure that, if the tail was obviously way down there, by the time I start making my folds, I'm going to end up putting a crease into one of these. So I like to bring everything up, nose stacked on top of nose. And as you can see, I kind of try to put my cells to where they're on top of each other here and stacked rib on rib. One side will have to go over just a little bit further. Then, same thing, other side. And we can just kind of clean it up, pulling it until we get things all stacked again. So pretty simple, just doing these half folds. And again, I'm just going to half fold it again. Bringing it up, boom. Up again. And I'm trying to also kind of do this right on its seams. So as these seams are here, and that's each individual cell, we're gonna get to this point of it being the last cell. So take this last fold right on top of each other. All this is in the tail, so it can crinkle up. It's not that big a deal. But now that I'm seam here, I'm just gonna keep working that way up. And as I do this, I'm pushing the air towards the nose. So the more we continue to push the air out the tail and stuff like that, the more we're actually degrading the fabric a little bit and its porosity. So I take all the air and just shoving it out the nose as I'm working this down from the tail to the nose. Again, I'm still in the part right here where it's just material, there's no stiffeners. Well, once I get up in here in the last foot and a half or so of the wing, that's when these stiffeners start coming into play again. So what I like to do is just taking it and feeling everything with my hands here. And if I've stacked these somewhat correctly, then they're all going to lay down very nicely here without having some sort of a weird bend going on here or something where I'm putting it on. So that's that side. Same thing on the other. All right, so again, continuing these folds, half, and last one here. Seam right here, pushing the ear out. And then just kind of working this around, feeling what feels good and flat, making any kind of movements to manipulate that a little bit. Once I have this here formed, then all I'm going to do is carry it directly on top of the other side. Push this air out from the tail. I take the risers that I barely was hanging out underneath the tail of the wing, and I just stack it right on top here. Keep working my air out. We get down to the end. Feel this again, that feels nice. And now, a fold. About the riser length is typically about the right length to make the fold. So nice stacked on top of itself here. We're gonna do that again, about that same length. And now I'm going to take all this nose here, really kind of feel where these stiffeners end. Right here is about the bottom of these on this one. So again, that last 1.5 feet or so of the wing. Just take that, make that fold over. And I'm going to put it in between here and sandwich it. And now I'm ready. Put my cinch strap on or the belt or anything like that. So we'll cinch strap it and then it just slides into the bag. So and voila, she's ready to be put into your Level Wings Fusion harness and unpack and send it down the mountain. Yeah!